very disappointing, and we did make the right decisions on the pitch.
That is Erik Ten Hag full-time reaction. He said that we made wrong decisions, and I think it started with him for the fact that he substituted Rasmus Højlund for Marcus Rashford. That is literally where some of the problems started from, because the front press wasn't effective again since he introduced Marcus Rashford. What is the reason behind that? If Rasmus Højlund is playing with injury, let us know. If he is playing with injury, let us know. What is the reason of substituting Rasmus Højlund for Marcus Rashford? I think the Mason Mount substitution was spot on. I supported that because he played well. He controlled the ball despite the pressure from his former football club fans. But he controlled the ball. How do you just go from a 3-2 win to a 4-3 down in the 90s, in the 90 minutes? Who can explain that? Who can explain that? All these problems, some of them started with you. Some of us that are still backing the manager, it looks and seems as if we don't have any other evidence to back him. We just wanted to back him without evidence. Some of the decisions you are making here, some of them, they are not spot on. Your first season was very good in terms of in-game management. If we are playing 0-0 draw and it is approaching 70 minutes, you will just make 2 to 3 substitutions and we end up winning the game 2-0, 1-0. That was how we played with you first season. Coming to this second season, it seems as if your substitution has already changed. I know injuries are another problem, but that shouldn't be an excuse. Other teams do have injury. It is another problem for Johnny Evans to come in for Rafael Varane, only to play for 20 minutes and go out again. It is another problem. But still, how did we manage to give that out against Chelsea? How did we still manage to give that out? Some of the problems started with the manager. Some of them started with the manager. Let us be facts. Let us speak with facts here. Yes. For the fact that you removed Rasmus Højlund and introduced Marcus Rashford as a striker, when we tried it earlier on, was it last season? When we tried it, it didn't work. It didn't work. How come you are still repeating the same thing again? Rashford is not a striker. It isn't something new. He isn't a striker. It is not something new. And we let that happen yesterday. I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. Couldn't believe that. Couldn't believe that. The game of football works somehow, especially whenever it comes to Manchester United. Especially whenever it comes to Manchester United. They just tricked us. They tricked us. Nobody was marking Cole Palmer at the edge of the box. Nobody. We were busy minding the positions inside the box, taking on players inside the box without knowing that they have planned for Cole Palmer. They have planned to give the ball to him. They just tricked us yesterday, and it worked for them. Together with the referee, those 2 penalties need to be questioned. The last penalty, which is the one of Diogo Dalot fouling Madueke, the last penalty, I think, is supposed to be given to some extent. There wasn't a contact when it comes to the leg, but he fell on Madueke. It looks as if he's holding Madueke. I understand that penalty. But the first one, even 2 of them, but the first one is the most annoying one. Anthony wants to win the ball. He isn't targeting the leg of Cucurella. They just took advantage of everything. Look at the world-class goals we scored. Look at Anthony assist. All these things are now erased. They are totally erased because of the results. They are now erased. Who is talking about them? Nobody is talking about them. We want the 3 points. Look at a very, very well-timed fine assist from Anthony, the player we have been criticizing so much. Look at his assist to Alejandro Garnacho. Nobody will talk about that, of course. We want results. Nobody will talk about that. Look at how we fought till we started leading 3-2. till we started leading 3-2, only to go to the extra time to concede 2 late goals, penalty and set piece. No penalty. Every penalty given to Palmer, he must score it. That guy's leg is very sharp. He knows how to trick goalkeeper. I will tell you that he is the only exceptional player that Chelsea still have till date. Yes, Cole Palmer. He is the only exceptional player. Whenever I watch Chelsea play and I see him play, I will clearly tell people that are watching the game with me that Cole Palmer is a very different player from other Chelsea players. That is the fact. His passes and everything is just Pep Guardiola nurtured Cole Palmer very, very well, and he is playing with that, and it is working for him. It is working for him. Still hard for me to believe. Questions need to be asked of where do Erik Ten Hag want to take us? I've been asking this question even when we are winning games. Even when we are winning games, we have not won any game this season. You can count the games we've won comfortably. Was it Alejandro Garnacho bicycle kick against Everton 3-0? I think we won that one comfortably. Another one against West Ham 3-0. You can count the games we won comfortably. Others was fight, extreme fight, where we concede loads of shots. We've conceded 500 shots in the Premier League. Only in the Premier League, 500 shots. Which goalkeeper do you want to succeed there? Which goalkeeper do you want to succeed under 500 shots in the Premier League only? Name that goalkeeper. Name that goalkeeper. Andre Onana tried very well. It wasn't the plan. It is getting difficult. Every game. Every single game, we deserve to win. We deserve to win this game. I think Alejandro Garnacho got the goal around 60-something minutes, and we keep managing the game. All of them, it was just equal. We hit them on the transition, they hit us on the transition and make mistakes. We also make mistakes and not convert those chances. It is just equal. Yes. But how can we keep defending that till the late minutes? Exactly what happened against City. We scored one, Marcus Rashford, and we started defending that one, only to end up losing 3-1. It needs to stop. Things need to change in this team. Even when we are winning, I keep saying it. We are not winning comfortably. I'm telling you, check all the games we've won this season. Is either Alejandro Garnacho stepping up, is either Bruno Fernandes, is either Ahmed Diallo, is either Kobe Menu, all those ones. We have not won any games with the minds of the fans at rest. We always win with pressure. We always win with difficulties that we caused for ourselves. And this is Erik Ten Hag saying we are the problems of ourselves. We gave it out. We gave it out against Chelsea. 100%. 100%. We gave it out against Chelsea. Scoring 3 world-class goals and just watch those goals cancelled for 4 Chelsea goals. 4 Chelsea goals. 2 of them were deflection. 2 of them were penalties. But we created our goal. We worked them out and just gave everything out to Chelsea. Cole Palmer tricking us at the late minute. Tricking us at the late minute. That is what I'm going to call it. Tricking us at the late minute to get the win for Chelsea. I just have to forget about this game. I just have to do everything possible to forget about this game. Yesterday night was so horrible. I'm telling you the fact. Was so horrible. Seeing that sort of performance there. The same thing that repeated in our last game. Mason Mount goal getting equalized against Brentford at the late minutes. Late minute goals. We keep conceding. We love conceding. We love conceding. So much. So much. And it isn't advisable. Things need to be fixed. I'm happy Sir Jim Ratcliffe came there and he saw what happened. Go get things fixed in this football club. Especially that medicals. I can't write off that medicals. I can't write them off. They are the ones making our defensive structure to be changing every game. look at Rafael Varane going out because of injury, only for us to watch Johnny Evans play for 20 minutes and also went out because of injury. Lisandro Martinez out. Malacia, nobody's talking about that one. Fix the medicals as well as the recruitment and all that. So hard for me to believe, but it has happened. Chelsea 4, Man U 3. We go again against Liverpool. Nayo.
Nayo.